chocolate is happiness that you can eat. Here we are spreading the happiness amongst you, even if you're on a keto diet. Hello and welcome back to our channel. The recipe that we are sharing today with you is of keto-friendly, almond flour, gluten-free, sugar-free chocolate cake. Phew! Yes, it's that good in one simple small recipe. The only disclaimer that I want to give you guys is that you don't eat the entire cake at once. Because I know it will taste amazing, and here our goal is not to max out on our macros. Stop right there. Always remember, while on keto diet, we don't want to max out on our macros. So now, let's get started. For making this amazing cake, we will need 1/8 cup of cocoa powder, half cup of almond flour, 1/6 cup of erythritol and 2 teaspoons of stevia mix. This is my ratio of sweetener and I'll take it as per my taste. You can also alter the sweetness of the cake as per your choice. We will add few drops of vanilla essence, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. To enhance the flavor of our chocolate cake, we will also add coffee to it. And finally, we will take 1 small egg. Now let's mix the dry ingredients. I'm adding half cup of almond flour, 1/8 cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of coffee, mix of stevia and erythritol. My mix here contains 1/6 cup of erythritol and 2 teaspoons of stevia. Here you are totally free to adjust the sweetness as per your taste. Now we will add 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder to it. Make sure that you are using baking powder and not baking soda. Give all the dry ingredients a good mix. Till I am mixing the dry ingredients, go and subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Now it's time to add our wet ingredients and we'll start with 1 small egg. To this, we will add few drops of vanilla essence. Mix them well with the dry ingredients. The next ingredient that we are going to add into this is our magic ingredient. Hence, I didn't show that in the beginning. So now we are going to add some water to it. Keep adding the water till the batter becomes flowy. But make sure to add water slowly. Make sure you don't add the water all at once. Add half of it and then half of it. Just check the consistency of your batter. It should be flowy, just like this. Finally, we are transferring the batter to the parchment paper lined container. Check out the consistency of our batter. It should be just like this. Once you have transferred all the batter into the container, we will just give it a good tap so that all the extra air bubbles are removed. And our cake is ready to get baked. So we will bake it at 160 degrees for about 20 minutes. Till the time our cake is getting baked, let's make the cake frosting. For that, we will be needing some fresh cream, we'll be needing chocolate and sweetener of your choice. Here I am taking stevia. Now let's take a pan and fill it with water. Over that, let's keep a glass bowl so that we can make a double boiler. Into the glass bowl goes our 25 grams of chocolate. It will be really easier to melt the chocolate if you break them into small pieces. That's what I just did before it's too late. Look at this, guys. Our chocolate has melted beautifully. To this, I am going to add 1/3 cup of cream initially and then I will adjust the consistency of my frosting by adding more cream to it. The consistency that you want for your frosting entirely depends upon you. You want a thick one, you want a flowing one, you can adjust that by just adjusting the quantity of cream in your mix. To the cream and chocolate mix, I have added about 3 teaspoons of stevia. I added 3 teaspoons of stevia because the chocolate that I was using was bitter, so I needed to enhance the flavor of our frosting. But if you are using sugar-free sweet chocolate, there is no need to add any extra sweetener to it. Look at this, guys. Our chocolate frosting is ready. Oh my god, it's so difficult to resist now. And right on time, our cake is ready to get unveiled. you can say, transfer it from pan to the plate so that we can have this beautiful texture shown to you guys. Look at this guys, how beautifully the cake has risen. Now we will add our chocolate frosting on top of it. For us, chocolate frosting is actually the cherry on the cake. So we will apply the chocolate frosting all over the cake gently. You can totally omit this if you want a simple dry chocolate cake. Till I am applying this frosting, let me share a fun fact with you. If you have noticed, we have not sieved the ingredients in the beginning. This is because the unsieved almond flour gives an extra crunch to your chocolate cake. I used homemade almond flour, so it was up to me to adjust the texture of my almond flour. So don't call me lazy, I like it this way. Now I will decorate it with some sugar-free chocolate chips. I am also adding a little bit of sprinkles just for the photography purpose. You can totally omit it because this is sugar guys, so don't add this in your keto chocolate cake. But if you are not on keto and still want to try this almond flour chocolate cake, you can totally add the sprinklers guys. Finally, our flavorsome keto chocolate cake is ready guys. Hope you liked this recipe. If you like this recipe, do share it with your friends and family. If you are on a keto diet and your sweet tooth is calling for a chocolate cake, do try this recipe and tag us on our Instagram handle. Do let us know in the comment section that which cake do you prefer, dry one or the one with the frosting. Also let us know that which cake recipe you want to see next on our channel. Signing off by just saying don't eat the entire cake at once. Thanks for watching and see you in next video.